Hi, my name is Mike, and in this video I'd like to talk about my implementation approach to character movement using Wwise and Unreal. I'm using the Western Town pack here. It comes with no audio or audio hooks, nor does it come with any animations, which I'm used to using to hook up audio. So I've made tweaks to the first person camera BP to really get the functionality that I wanted. The first tweak I made was to have your footstep sounds be influenced by the previous material you were standing on. So if you stand on mud, the muddiness sound is retained even if you change to a different material. This mud layer decreases based on how many steps you take on a surface like wood. So in our first person character BP, whenever a footstep is called, we're going to first check the surface we're standing on using a line cast. That is going to then update a switch in Wwise to play the correct surface material. If it's mud though, we're going to start to update a variable I've called shoeMudFactor. So if we're not on mud anymore, but we are muddy, every time we take a step, we want to start to decrease that mud factor, which is just a variable. It can be as many steps as we'd like it to be. But that's passed along to Wwise every time you take a step, which sounds like this. And here it is soloed in game. I've also created a really simple stamina system that allows me to trigger certain vocalizations. So if we're over a certain velocity, a timer will start to tick up. If that limit is met, we then update a bool to say the character is now out of breath, which we can use elsewhere. So for example, if we're running and we're out of breath, every second step we can take a sort of exhaustion breath sound. I'm also using this elsewhere in the run. So when we stop running, or if we release the run button and we're out of breath, then we can trigger a sort of panting phase, which sounds like this. So I'm also using the velocity to set switches in Wwise to say, is the character idle, or is he running, or is he walking? Each state makes the Foley react differently. And it also allows me to sort of know when the character has started moving. So we can have like a scuff sound, as if the character is shifting their weight before they walk. There's also a run version of this, which is far more aggressive, and here's how they sound soloed in game. So while all these character details are very subtle, and listening to them soloed, they don't sound like much, when they're played in collaboration with each other, I think that they really help sell the idea that the player is interacting with their environment